I think I'm allergic to this thing because I saw that it's going. I messed up. No, so basically what it is, we were playing wiffle ball. My parents had gong.
No, we weren't. No, we weren't.
So whenever someone get a home run, the gong went off. Whatever.
The dong?
Well, I didn't know where it
went off.
I'm like,
Now I can't even hear.
Now
I got a
relaxing.
sigh and relax.
When
When it went off, did it skeet? What happened with this dog?
I think the show's over for me already.
Oh, thank God.
Good night.
Thank God. Liverpool, shit pool,
South Pole.
Stoke shit. 4-1. Come back from 1-0 down. Showing heart. I'm pissed.
I knew they were going to show heart the entire time.
Yeah, you called it early as soon as they were down 1-0.
Always had faith, though, that they'd concede a goal. That faith in that leaky defense of Liverpool.
Drip, drip.
What do you think of that goal? Let's start there because it's been controversial these last couple of days. What do you think? Whose fault is it? What happened? What should have been done better?
Remember who scored again?
Johnny Walters.
Oh, yeah.
Old man Walters.
Class.
Still got it.
Finished.
He's just a beast, man.
I would
know this guy running into me.
He's
with
got
the shoulder.
6 goals or 8 career goals, I think. I got to fact check
Doesn't
that
matter,
against Liverpool. Against Liverpool, which is insane.
I think it's 6.
It's 6 or 8, one or the other.
Dude, I'll tell you whose fault this was. Probably Liverpool's best player this season, Sadio Mane.
Thank you.
He takes that horrendous chest trap and
Tries to chest it to Klein, but he popped it up too high.
But it wasn't decisive in any way.
Yeah.
He miscontrols it. Then he just kind of looks at Nathaniel like, "All right, it's your turn." Stoke player just takes it. I think it might have been Peters who actually ended up delivering the cross.
He had a good game.
Yeah, man, he's been balling this year. But again, when goals are scored, it's not typically one person's fault. It's usually a comedy of errors. Dejan Lovren should have done better. Should have attacked that ball. Was beat out to the position, and that's what happens.
I mean, you like too. Caught flat-footed. Got to work on that shuffle, man. That was a near post header. Wasn't very powerful.
Did he get a palm on it? I think.
Yeah,
he
that was the worst part. Is that it was
Yeah.
like a swiping palm, not really like a save or an attempted catch. It was literally reflex desperation, which means he's out of position.
But again, I won't blame that too much on Mingele. No. But I mean, at the end of the day, dude, come on, man.
Yeah, whether it's Liverpool's fault for letting in a goal or whether it's a good goal by Stoke, they keep letting in goals, man.
Well, in that moment, they weren't even playing well either. Stoke City outplayed them for the first 15-20 minutes. And if it wasn't for that save by Mingele with his foot on Joe Allen,
It's 2-0.
one of the many former Liverpool players in this game to feature for Stoke.
4 to be exact.
Peter Crouch also getting the nod.
Is it Stoke pool?
Glenn
Pool,
Johnson.
But
South
they
pool.
got
huge
Charlie Adam on the bench.
save by
Peter Crouch.
Mingele. And after that, man, Liverpool woke up because they were sleeping. They were sleepwalking through the first quarter of this game.
They needed that.
And after the second, they're like, holy shit, we're going to lose this game if we don't fucking show up. And then they did.
Well, you know what it is? It's like Hussey said. We'll just outscore them. I think Liverpool know they're going to concede goals. I think they just accept that, and they're working on it. And they're just going to try and keep scoring as many goals as they can.
But the goals they had this game were due to Stoke errors. It wasn't well-crafted.
but
they threatened, but they weren't menacing.
They capitalized.
And then they scored on mistakes. I'm just saying, dude, you can't ride this wave
You know
forever.
what's
I'm just saying, it's
on Liverpool's.
unsustainable.
Stoke-
That's all I'm saying,
the
dude.
mistakes come from the high press. They turn the ball over.
What's his name?
Sterling.
Shawcross playing a blind pass, not looking. That's just individual.
Well, that was the third
But they
goal.
anticipated. They were ready.
Hey, I'm just saying.
The one that got him back was the Lana goal. That was just good.
That was soft.
Dude,
that was soft, dude.
That was
That was
another
fucking-
mistake by Glenn Johnson.
Thank you.
It was tough.
Use your
Look, it was
left
difficult.
foot, bro.
No, I'm saying that's. Did you see the angle that Lallana had to shoot that in?
That was Grant's
look,
fault, dude. Why is Grant not on that near post hugging him?
Well, look, it's
That's a no angle shot.
Well-
Look, it's tricky. Agreed. It's like that Mignolet shit where possession is changed or drops in out of nowhere. Obviously,
comedy
Grant.
of errors, man.
But Grant's not expecting that. Fair enough. But what's your role as a goalie when the ball's wide? Hug that near post, right?
But dude,
Yeah,
it
but
was a
not
1-2.
when it's- not
It was a
when
1-2 pass from Glenn Johnson, dude.
Bro, it was a no angle.
But I'm just
near
saying, it
post.
happened so quick that his positioning, that's why he looks out of position. It's
Yeah.
because it all happened so
And
instantaneous.
here's why he may also look out of positions, because it's coming in from a cross, right? So as a goalie, when a cross is coming in, you're taught to kind of shuffle over so that you can anticipate the majority of the goal, which is open, is the far post,
Yeah.
and then leave a little gap at the near post. But honestly, that's Glenn Johnson's fault, man. I think it's got to be.
Getting back to
Yeah,
what
and the second goal, you allow Firmino to turn inside the 12. It's just
That's
poor
ridiculous.
defending. You know, if you
That's
step to his back, he doesn't turn, he doesn't score.
That's
Well,
shameful.
it was a
All these
great
go-
pass.
No,
James
it was a
Milner.
great goal.
James
he took
Milner.
it well.
They were,
Yeah.
Love it,
Dude,
James.
they were just-
These goals are very preventable.
I know,
It was just
right?
Stoke
Hey.
City being lax.
Yeah,
And
they
it's
rolled
not
over.
sustainable.
They caught them sleeping.
I'm going to outscore you.
getting back to what Farid said with the high press, how many times do we see 5, 6 Liverpool players in the box? Even that goal, I think it was the Firmino goal, when Origi was down injured on the right side. They didn't kick it out, and they still had 5 or 6 players in the box. So that's 7 players, 7 out of the 10 field players. So they're always pressing so high. And when you say, oh, they make mistake here, make mistake there, there's a reason for that. It's not like Stoke just said, oh, I'm just going to make a mistake today. No, but Liverpool put them under so much pressure in that box that once they try to clear it, another person was there. They try to clear it, another person was there. There was no, at the beginning you were saying what you have to do is get over the
That was
E,
first
me,
2
yeah.
lines. Yeah, Tiki was saying
Which is
you
what
have to
they
get
were
over the
doing.
first 2 lines. In the first 15 minutes they
They
were.
did it,
Yeah, but you could see
But
from
then they
Stokes'
didn't-
lineup. You know, like
They
Mark
were
Hughes.
played
Mark
it
But
Right.
they
Hughes.
That was
adjusted.
weren't.
But they adjusted.
I know. I'm just saying that Mark Hughes did this tactically. This is how you can beat Liverpool. Like Tiki said, it's kind of the blueprint.
And they should have had at least a draw.
They should have had 2 goals. They would have been up 2-0 with that blueprint. They were just unfortunate with that weak, the line goal. It wasn't weak, but you know what I mean? Like near post, like preventable
It
goal.
was lucky-ish, but
Yeah,
you got to give credit to Liverpool for turning that momentum.
no doubt.
Yeah.
They
No doubt.
responded. They showed heart, and they bounced back, especially at home, man. At Anfield, they're a nightmare. You do
Yeah.
not want to face
They're almost
Liverpool at
unbeatable.
Anfield, dude. They're just a problem.
I think it's crazy that you can say that Stoke, minus the goals, but everything else, they did all right because they only allowed Liverpool with 20 shots on the day.
And Hussey.
When Liverpool's used to doing like 35 to 40 shots a game this season.
Dude, literally all the goals came from, like, mistakes. I back what L was saying up, dude. And, yeah, you were clinical to punish them, but even, like, the third goal, it's deflected off the defender. And then,
I mean,
my
then all
boy
5 then.
Mbula gets the own goal.
Then all 5 goals were that way then.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
But you have to
in
give
some
credit
regards.
to taking advantage of that situation because some
That's what
people
I'm saying.
will
That's what I
take
said,
that
yeah. It's
and
clinical.
just mess up. So
Fucking Brad, dude.
It's just all
Yeah.
goals, man.
Fried, what were
All
you
the
saying?
goals.
What do you think about Clavin?
Clavin, man,
Midweek.
he didn't have the best of game this time, but he still did very well. I think in my eyes for being a squad player, the way he just shuts down that middle, it's strange. It's not like he's really fast or quick, but he can get from the back line to the center of the field to help out a Henderson and then get himself back just in time. There was one time he got himself kind of like caught into a mix, and then Stoke had a chance to score, and then who cleared it pretty much off the line, like 2 feet off the line, was Clavin. He found where the shot was going to be and just got himself in there. It's almost like instincts rather than
He's experienced.
yeah,
He's an experienced
exactly.
player. That's all it is, and he plays like it. He doesn't try to play like go out for everything hard. It's like if he can tactically be there, he is. You know, and he's the captain of his country. Like he's a smart player.
Estonia.
And he's been playing with the Bundesliga if he is. So he's conditioned.
He's an upgrade from Lucas playing on the back line, where Lucas will find himself in the right place
And
sometimes.
he's too small.
But Clavin, again, he will be able to hammer someone in the middle, but he finds himself playing defense. He's a defender.
Here's
Lucas
what-
is not a defender, but he still finds himself
Here's what I
in the
took
same
away
position.
from Clavin. Defensively, he's actually pretty good, man. Like,
Yeah.
you guys are all, you hit all the points. For me, it's his distribution. His
Yeah.
distribution, a couple times, he gave the ball away, chipped it over the top for no reason, and I think Liverpool has transitioned into more of a possession team. You guys actually have the ball. When you don't, you're a press team. So that's where he's going to need to improve his game and kind of get adjusted to it. Just finding the right pass and maintaining possession. Otherwise, defensively, he's pretty solid.
I mean, I do agree with you on that because there was a few times Mignolet would have the ball, and instead of punting it, even with Stoke in their final third, he would roll it out to like a Clavin. It's like, dude, just...
No,
I mean,
that's instructions, bro.
Well, no, I know that's
He's not allowed
instructions.
to.
No, I understand that, but there's times I'm like, oh, I don't know if I trust that. I don't know if I trust him just rolling out to Clavin with guys like a Walters breathing down his neck.
Yeah, it's risky, man. It's high risk, high reward, though, because the other team can't score without the ball. So that's why you're able to outscore them, because you win the possession battle, and then you just hope they don't beat you on the counters or on silly errors.
Well, I mean, if they were playing any other team, I think this game's over in the first 20 minutes, just because...
What do you mean? Who wins?
Stoke.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
because
other
if they're
team,
playing, let's say they're playing at Chelsea, if this is like the big game of the season, and they're playing Chelsea to get points on them, this is probably 3-0 before 20
Dude,
minutes.
that's exactly what happened to United when they score that goal early, like first 2 minutes or first 5 minutes, and then it ended up being 4-0. You know, like teams like that this year, top 6 teams, you can't really start off slow, man. You can't give up that weak goal.
Look at
to
Burnley.
start with.
They lost to Burnley 2-0, and that was because they gave up two soft goals. I mean, they were good goals, but they're still soft enough to say like you should have been. They should have defended that. I thought this was gonna be a Burnley game where Stoke scores early. We have Liverpool has 60 to 75% of the possession, but they still wouldn't be able to crack the net. But it's just one of those things where once that first goal goes in, you have all the confidence that Liverpool is gonna get 2, 3, 4.
Definitely.
It may be 5. Like they're potent on offense if they get rolling.
Question: is Ryan Shawcross done?
No way.
Is he done in the EPL?
Not EPL, but
No.
No.
Stoke City captain, 29 years old. He's gonna stay on there until they phase him out.
Could be a time to leave, man.
He's captain,
But
bro.
where?
Back to United.
There's only one direction for him to go.
Could happen.
Down.
Okay,
I don't think so.
Let me you know,
Such a beast. Bro.
add a little bit more
Fucking
detail to my
love this
question.
guy.
Not done in terms of retirement. Done in terms of way past his peak. Not just past his peak, but like really in decline at the moment.
He could bounce back in a season or two and have like a crazy standout season.
A Macaulay
You
type
know.
season. 37 years old, looking like a
Like he
beast.
could do that and have finish his career strong.
He's a
But
fossil.
no,
He's
I
killing
think
it.
Stoke City football is good for him.
I think he's done, man. I really do. I think he's in major decline. I think the Stoke City back line needs a shake-up. I think he's a good guy to keep on board because he's captain of the club. He's the John Terry of Stoke City, essentially. But, man, when I look at... He's never had that speed, but when I look at, like, I don't know, man, just his positioning, that little bit of extra recovery speed he did have, I think he's losing the physical battle now, and not in terms of strength.
Fazio.
Fucking kidding me?
Freaking Fazio.
I hit mute like an hour ago.
Did you?
I
That's the
think he's
laptop's
done, man.
fault.
No, the thing froze and
Wait.
I had I forgot.
Explain.
No, I'm done.
Yeah, but look, it's not just... I'm not overreacting to the Sturridge goal. Sturridge, though, did excellently on that goal. Nice little step over.
He was so
Drag
smooth
it
on
over.
that.
Yeah, that was nice, man.
I mean, it
And
was
that's
almost
twice in a row now.
You know what the thing is? I
What?
think when Mane leaves, I really think that Sturridge steps in. You have to give that guy a shot. Put Firmino and Origi on the outsides of him, and put Sturridge up top.
Put
Mon-
Origi
Mon-
outside.
Or
Honestly.
if Origi can't go to the outside, Sturridge
Dude,
has
it's
played
gonna
the
be-
outside before.
It's gonna be. I think Origi's probably gonna ride the bench for Sturridge if he's healthy, and then Chan is it.
For me, I mean, Coutinho's
Charlie's
coming
in there.
back, guys.
No, well, Coutinho as
So
well.
you gonna push Lallana up then?
Yeah, have him play a little more free. Not
With
too high.
Wijnaldum or something?
Wijnaldum will probably drop out once like Chan is fully healthy. I think he prefers Chan over Wijnaldum. Although Wijnaldum's absolutely killed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely killed it.
I'm only talking about the first couple games in January because with the transfer market open, Mane is gonna be gone. There's questions of transfers with Promise, yeah.
Quincy.
Dude, he's
He-
so fast.
Prawns?
Bro.
I feel like this is a team that I'm trying to make up on FIFA.
Yeah.
How many
He's like
how
in
many
the
players
97,
how many
bro.
players on this team that are just fast? I love this.
Well, you're playing like the fastest league in the world, so...
Yeah.
Dude, they're really
It's
going
always
for
a
that
pace.
Barcelona look, like just super quick, small movements, small touches, individual
Lots of
brilliance in the
energy.
final.
But work
Lots of
rate.
energy, lots of press.
You need work
Barcelona
rate
had
to
the
be
work.
honest.
One
rate too,
guy,
man.
one Xavi in the back, Jordan Henderson getting all the touches,
Love it.
Yeah.
spreading the
Love that
ball.
comparison.
He had
Don't
a
like
couple
that.
pings
Love
in this
that.
game.
Dude, the guy.
That one
He had-
shot.
Not even
he
gonna
had-
get
he
into
had-
it for-
He had a ping from like.
But I feel like Lallana would be almost more like a Xavi and Henderson would be like a Busquets or something.
Joel, I mean,
Yeah.
not
I
Joel.
Maybe
prefer that.
Mascherano
No,
or
he's,
something.
prefer
he's
that.
Iniesta. He's got better touches.
Who
He
is?
dribbles. Lallana.
No, Iniesta would be
If you had to
Coutinho.
compare. No.
Lallana could play on any
That's
Messi's
team.
Neymar.
Coutinho.
Yeah, Coutinho's Neymar.
Oh, that's
Coutinho's
true. Yeah.
Messi. He's the best player on their team offensively. He's the Messi, and his
And then
little
Mane would
touches
be the
and
Neymar?
the Cheryl shot.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
Mane's Neymar. With
That's
a little power though.
that's legitimate. It's one of those things where
And then Sturridge is
being
Pedro.
being a
Why are we
Liverpool
comparing
fan,
Barca to
Dog.
Liverpool right now? This
It's
is
so-
embarrassing.
That's
give it a couple years, man.
That's Luis
and
Suarez.
that's the thing that everyone wanted Klopp. I mean
Everyone?
that's why
I don't
every
want that.
You didn't want Klopp at
I
United.
would have loved.
I'm
would've-
sorry
I
that
would've-
you
I would've
didn't
had
want
that
that.
also.
Then.
Yeah, dude.
I think everyone.
Everyone's so glad that didn't
I would have
happen.
probably
I'm
choked
thirsty.
out a baby, just a little choke.
Dude, if
I'll
he was
kill
on
it,
United
just
right
choke
now,
it out a little bit.
oh, first off,
This is Klopp, bro.
Oh,
Do it
force
for
Klopp to
United.
do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna choke this baby.
Wait,
Yeah,
yeah,
except when they
Klopp,
lose like 10 games and like fire.
wait. Here's the
fire.
thing: if
Get him
you,
out.
Never.
if
Never.
Klopp is running United, he doesn't get Zlatan, he doesn't get Pogba,
Doesn't
but
need it.
he'd be still running United like a machine.
It would be because it becomes a system thing, not a big name thing.
Yeah,
I
but
think
they
he would
also-
kill with their youth, dude.
I think
They might get in
Depay.
the Champions League a year earlier if he's there.
I think
Dude, it would
Memphis is
just-
a
it
different
would
play
be-
if Klopp's there.
It would be Rashford starting every game, up top by himself.
Rashford,
Martial,
Martial,
hey.
Just trust the youth.
Then
Lingard.
Depay.
Possibly
He would
Depay.
change him. He would be that first guy coming up. He would almost be in that Origi role right now, coming off a lot. I feel, or maybe that'd be the Rashford. But maybe you could see Depay where Wijnaldum is.
All right, we're way in a hole.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's-
I got a comment.
Let's dig out.
Jordan Henderson sucks.
Yeah, but
Oh my God! Stop that.
No, I'll take a bait, bro. Look at Tom. He's just looking at me, waiting
I'm
for
just
the
waiting,
bait.
That's
bro.
not even a
Just
question.
wait, let's
I
do
know
it.
everybody agrees.
Nah.
with
I
that.
want to
let's
see
do
this Farid Tiki battle go down.
Yo, dude.
I just
We
run it
had it
down.
over text so long, bro.
I know.
Like an hour. I was just like, all right, I'm
Just
tired.
threw
bro.
it.
I'm done.
This is
You
about
know
to be a
what?
hole.
This back. No, man, it doesn't have to be a hole, dude. Just this guy's
He's
stuff.
Michael Carrick. No, he's not, bro.
He is the
not
Michael
Michael
Carrick
Carrick,
of
dude.
Liverpool. Doesn't give up the ball. Doesn't do anything
Doesn't give up the
flashy.
ball.
Does the engine room work?
Check this out.
No.
So,
Wow.
what's the one player on Chelsea that you said that really turned around their season this year?
Contact.
Boom. What's Henderson doing? Stuff that's like Conte. I'm not saying he's as good as Conte, but he's doing stuff like Conte.
Shit
He's
comparison.
he's running
What
all
the
over.
heck?
Comparison.
He's running
as good
all-
as Conte.
I didn't say
But not
that's
really.
no,
That's
I
not
didn't. No,
You can talk to me,
yeah,
bro. I'm
no,
listening.
I didn't say that he's as good as Conte. But what I'm saying
You're
is
not listening.
he's still running all over that park. He's winning the 50-50
Dude, he's
battles.
stopping counterattacks.
Oh, he's
Where,
running.
where do you
Sick.
see Lallana? In the 6-yard box. Why? Because Henderson had his back.
Boom.
Wijnaldum, he's
Possession,
in the
dude.
18. Why? Because Henderson has his
Boom.
back.
Henderson
He's-
is having a good season.
Henderson
man.
is
No
dominating the middle, and if he keeps on having this type of season, they will finish top 4.
I'll believe in him if he keeps this up, but
All right,
I don't.
fair enough. Look,
I don't think
look.
he can.
I
just
agree.
waiting for him to
I don't-
fucking.
I know.
I'm just waiting.
It's
for it.
gonna
know, dude.
happen, bro.
It won't
They're
happen, though.
Klopp's gonna buy a fucking
Dude.
stud like Tony Cruz.
Dude, if
You
Arturo
know why
Vidal
that
comes in,
position and
Look,
be like,
listen,
yo,
listen.
listen, hold on. If they get Arturo Vidal, he sits down.
Farid, you know who else sits down? Fucking Matic sits down if you get Arturo Vidal. So, like, I'm not saying this dude is Arturo Vidal level. I'm saying right now for this team, he's exactly what they need. And he's proven it, dude. He's their unsung hero. Coutinho's the guy who's going to get you the goals, dribble, highlight tape. Firmino, same thing. Mane,
dirty
same
work.
thing. But who's the one stopping Peter Crouch when he's trying to do fancy step overs?
Wait a minute.
Who's
Wait
the
a minute.
one
Peter Crouch
hanging-
had a nice game.
He did have a nice
Yeah,
game until he
Crouch.
tried to take on Henderson. Henderson was like, no, get that
Oh.
bullshit out of here. And then, dude, like he's nothing. Again, I have to say it every time because I feel like I'm defending him so hard. He's not world class. But this dude is balling the fuck out. I wouldn't mind him in this form at United this year. In this form. I would take him in a heartbeat.
Well, when
Who would he play over?
He's not getting on.
Probably Carrick.
Yeah,
Carrick. 34-year-old Carrick. Take a seat.
35.
But this kind of gets back to when I was saying when all that pressure that was in the 18 when Stoke theoretically made all those mistakes. Every time they kicked out of the box, there was a Henderson there
Where's
getting
the-
that ball,
Love it.
pushing it to the outside. They get the ball, kick it out. Oh, Henderson's there again.
And then you
pushing
know what
it to the
Henderson
outside again.
does? He just gives it to the line and says, hey, go do your magic.
Yeah.
That's all you
And-
need from him. You don't. And every once in a while, he'll give you a bonus
I think-
60-yard ping with no look.
Oh, he did
same
that.
As, same
Who
as
was-
De Bruyne, but not on the volley.
Who was
not
that
quite as pretty
pass
as
to?
De Bruyne. it was Mane or Klein.
My mission's complete.
Oh my God, it was Decline.
God damn.
Oh my God, that pass that wasn't as good as De Bruyne's.
But it was dirty,
but it
man. It
was-
was a blind pass.
and-
He
and
just-
Henderson had
knew
He
like-
can
the
do
guy
that,
was
but he
making-
can't
Yeah.
pass it 15
And Henderson
yards.
He
Henderson
can,
had
but he's
2
got the
shots.
highest-
Dude, there was
highest
one
completed
moment
passes
in this
the league.
game.
No, wait.
Okay, yeah, you're
But-
passing balls at half to your defenders getting it back, playing it wide. Okay,
That's your
but
job,
you're
right?
you're advancing to the final third. Guys making a run between,
I saw that
Yeah.
one. And he plays it out for
15-yard
a goal
pass.
kick.
Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh. Kicks it way too hard, boots it out
You
of
know who
bounds.
else does that too? Carrick. And that's what these guys
Carrick
shit on
never
him for.
misplays those
He
passes, man.
did
Oh
last
my
year, bro.
goodness.
He did
Carrick's,
it all
Carrick's a
year.
pinpoint
Carrick's an old
passer,
man,
dude.
bro.
He's known for his pinpoint passes.
Bro.
This is a hole, dude. I
Yeah.
could be here all
Yeah.
night.
Right now,
Yeah.
Henderson's working. He had
Yeah, it's
he
great.
found a good level. He got 5 tackles. He had almost 9. He had basically 9% of Liverpool's possession. His pass succession was 78%, and he had 2 shots. So
78%.
Let me look up some Chelsea players.
78%.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's not the best, but hey,
Shit.
That's what I'm saying.
but if that's so important, then you should agree with me with Defoe because he had 100% last game. So just saying.
What
Agree-
Different
agree with you
positions,
on-
right?
Yeah.
Different positions.
I'll
different
No, because Defoe was
responsibilities.
coming back a
I
lot.
will agree with you.
How many
100%
passes did he
better.
have? 10?
Just
No,
different
he had more than
responsibilities.
12?
But the thing is, Henderson's almost finding a groove right now under Klopp. It's almost like that groove that he had when he had Gerrard next to him,
Yeah, I remember.
where he's like, you know what? He was almost like
And
a
that
Lallana,
heel-
where he would
and
be
that
able to
heel-
do anything.
That heel fucking injury
Yep.
happened, and that's when he lost momentum. Because he was well on his way. That's where he caught my eye, and then he took a nap. I was like, I probably won't be the same. Last season, he was in and out. But when he was playing, he was effective, man. Klopp even said, this dude's effective. This year, he's been healthy. So I don't know, man. There's something there. He's important.
And I
Yo,
hate,
enough of this game.
I hate,
dude,
the,
Can we
I
wrap
hate
this
the,
game?
compa-
No,
I
we're
hate
done.
the comparisons
We're done.
with Henderson and
Oh
Stevie
my
G.
God.
It's
There are- no
should
one
be
makes-
it
no-
should be
nobody
with
makes
Henderson
them.
and Alonso.
Alright,
But
nobody
anyways,
makes them.
Great,
Uh,
real quick.
Man of the
David
match.
Silva's
Oh.
pass percentage. I'm going to let you guess.
Da-
David Silva,
David
one
Silva
of the best
sucks.
passes.
I don't rate him either.
I'm assuming 67
77.
because you're bringing it up.
43, guys.
Yeah, dude. That's
What?
why. Hey, that's why he's on the suck list. 43% passing rate.
All right.
Get out
So,
of here, dude.
so- also-
was on a suck
Get him
list.
outta
news
here.
to
Also,
me.
real quick,
Get
with
him outta
January
here.
coming
Some
up,
Chelsea players.
with January coming up, with Mignolet, and you were saying Liverpool had Hart. What do you think about Liverpool getting more Hart with Joey Hart maybe coming in?
Oh, geez.
I said that like a month ago.
I know everyone's been saying
Hey,
that, but they're still.
love the joke, Huss.
Yeah, thank you.
It's
just a little segue.
I
Just
didn't know
That's a
that one.
backwards movement.
Dude, everyone's been talking about it. It's not just you a month ago. Everyone's saying
Well, you
it.
know-
It's
you know what
been
they
saying
really
in
should?
August too.
It's almost the transfer window. So
But what do you guys
it's
think about
relevant.
that?
You shouldn't be looking for anything but defense.
Yeah.
I like that in the summer.
I
not
don't-
in January.
I don't-
No,
I mean,
dude,
Mignolet-
I don't like that at all.
You
If
already have two
Mignolet
goals.
plays well, and
Nah,
Karius
it's definitely the
hopefully
wrong
can
direction.
Get rid of
man.
one.
Dude, the reason you got
Mignolet.
Karius was because you were hoping he had feet. Hart doesn't have feet. Mignolet doesn't have feet. That's why he lost his job before a ball was kicked at the beginning of the season. They gave it straight to Karius. Bringing in Joe Hart, sure, he can make saves. He's probably a little more reliable than Mignolet. But let's not forget, Hart is also error-prone. So he's similar to Mignolet. Has no feet, error-prone, maybe slightly less error-prone
Yeah.
than Mignolet, and will make
Yeah, but
bigger
dude,
saves.
the guy's won league titles. Like he knows what it's like to win. He has that
Dude,
mentality.
I s-
and I'm just saying, you bring a figure like that to a team like Liverpool, their confidence
It's
level goes up.
I don't think
logical,
so.
too,
I don't think so because
because
he's
no,
old.
man.
He's Man City reject, dude. Like once you're a
It's
club
not a
that
Man
buys,
City. He's a Pep
he's a
reject,
Pep
bro.
Guardiola
fair
reject.
enough, but he dropped from Man City to fucking Torino. He didn't go Man City to like Atletico Madrid. He took a dip in his career. No top 4 team wanted him across the world, so he took a dip. Joey Hart is slowly not on the decline, but he's peaked. It's over for him. Like unless he breaks into Man City, I
Which
don't
is
see
why
him
I
going
think
top
it's a
4.
He's not that
psychological
old,
move.
though.
I think that he's experienced in the league. You bring him in. He's going up against Man City, and he's
And he has
experienced
to
in
play
the
the
league.
ball at his feet.
I don't
which
think
is
he'll
part of
be a
your
day
team.
in day out starter though. That's the thing. I think he'll be rotating. And
Now you got this big name bench riding. Like he's not even like a Liverpool figure. Like you know what I mean? Like he's a Man City dude. He won the championship with Man City. Now you bring him in to bench ride and like get some Man City juice.
I don't like it.
No, dude, he
don't
wouldn't
like
come
it.
to.
I don't think it
He
would
wouldn't come to a
happen.
team unless he's going to be a starter. That's why he went to Torino.
That too.
He's not going to a team to be a number 2 goalie. Not happening for him.
I don't
So
think
he still has that mentality, which is good.
I wouldn't mind seeing him at like an Everton. I don't
Robles-
think a
mean,
top
Robles
4.
out here getting assists.
Yeah, dude,
I don't
Robles
know.
is nice, man.
Yeah, but
I don't know. man.
Robles, you're saying Robles is nicer.
Dude, he was the backup at Atletico.
What about,
when Courtois was there?
What about West Ham?
He's a good goalie.
I wouldn't mind him at West Ham either. If West Ham was good,
Come on, Randolph.
Dude,
I'm
go to
not-
Crystal
I'm not
Palace,
betting
bro.
on that.
Let's get serious.
dude, I don't see a
Hart-
top
I'm
4
not betting
taking
on
him.
that.
Who do you think would take
Palace.
him? Arsenal don't.
EPL.
Palace would
Not
take
in
him
the
perfect.
EPL.
No,
Big
top
Sam
four.
again.
Oh.
Back with Big Sam.
Oh,
Let's go.
my.
EPL.
We're all
If
set.
Palace get
No,
him,
they-
that'd be outstanding for
I know,
Palace.
I don't want him at Palace.
Why wouldn't you, dude? He'd be the.
What? Okay.
We got
Oh, okay.
Mandanda, we got Hennessy, we're all set.
Okay, well,
No,
listen.
you're not all set.
He would help.
They're bad. They're not very good.
Moving on from shit pool.
All right, man of the match.
I mean,
Hussey, go ahead, man of the match.
Oh, there's so many to
Special
choose
sound
from.
5 seconds.
I'm gonna go with Lallana. He was everywhere. Again, you give him the ball, he's so smooth. He's like a little gnat. He's like a little fly. He's just everywhere getting that ball, and he got
All
that
right,
first
right,
goal to
I'd
get him back in.
Adam.
Magisterial.
Yeah, I got Lallana as well. Same reasons. This dude killed it.
He doesn't stop. He does not stop.
Boy,
All right,
Adam
I'm just gonna do
is
this
a problem.
just to give you another one. It's got to be the oldest man that plays striker in the league, Peter Crouch.
Man of the match on
Yep.
a 4-1 drubbing.
Had a great game.
He didn't even have a
Was
goal.
super important. Had a lot of good
He-
plays.
he
a
had
lot
an
of
assist,
positive
He didn't
play.
even do his
He
job.
didn't have an assist.
No, he played a big role in the goal they scored.
Yep.
Won the header, the initial
He was
header.
very effective.
Forced to
for
save.
them.
Man, he
very
used the
effective for them.
6'7" frame.
Yeah,
He was the target man.
and he still had the touch. He was still dousing people.
You
Like
guys justify your
Hell
man
yeah.
of the matches with love.
it's my man of the match.
But-
So it's not my man of the match, but I'm backing
Yeah.
up. They had a good game.
No,
Yeah.
you're in there though.
Hell yeah.
You
I love
back
the
him
guy.
up.
Come on,
You're
now.
in there.
Come on.
No,
You're
I
right.
got Jordan
One of-
Henderson,
one of-
man of the match.
Oh,
One of the things though,
Jesus.
with that
I know.
that right side, you got Klein, you got Lallana, and Mane.
Enough of Liverpool,
on that
bro.
on that goal that
fuck's
Stoke
sakes.
on that goal that Stoke got, Mane was the
La,
one
la,
defending, so
la, la,
Lallana
la,
found himself too far up. So okay.
Southampton.
He can't help himself.
I can talk about this for like the next 45 minutes.
I know you
on
can.
Yeah,
Liverpool.
we said
You
45 minutes.
literally
at a
both
time.
just said it at the same time. Even
One
when you
more time.
disagree, you agree. Southampton 1, Tottenham 4. Poor showing by Southampton.
Go on, Virgil.
Ooh.
Getting it started.
Virgil on his way out,
Take those
having a
fantasy
party
points.
on his own.
1 foot higher than everyone else on that header, dude. This guy is just a house.
Yo, he's a monster.
He is a house.
Tottenham sucks.
James
They were
Ward-
shit this
yeah.
game, man.
Yeah, man.
The scoreline lies.
It
Southampton
does.
came to play.
I was expecting
Playing
him to
at
win.
home, man, they were balling.
I predicted him to win. Was way wrong with that.
Yeah.
Well, in the end, you
That was
in
a-
the
that was
end,
a-
you were,
Not
man.
that was
the
a
first 15
personal-
minutes.
that
Everyone
was
was scared. Everyone's like, shit, I'm going to pick Spurs.
That was
First 15
personal.
69
Dude, as soon as they
seconds in.
scored, I was like, it's a draw. It's a
It
draw.
was a shit goal,
Tottenham's not
too,
going
man.
out without a fight.
It was
You
a
know
shit
what-
goal.
You know what the key was? They didn't score the second goal. Because
Redmond.
Southampton.
Yes.
They were on the verge.
If Redmond gets that second
Virgil?
goal, dude,
Yes.
it's a different
Virgil?
game. Similar to Stoke
Just like
City
Stoke, yeah.
with Joe Allen. We saw the same thing from 2 potential top 4 teams here. They started out slow against mediocre opposition. I'd say Southampton's
Mid-table
above
off, yeah.
average opposition, and they just didn't put the chances away. But Spurs, same thing. They made them pay for their mistakes on the goal that tied the game. It was deflected off of I forgot who's back, but
Redmond.
Redmond's back. Deflected off Redmond's back. I mean, Virgil, caught flat-footed. Who can expect that? Dele Alli, man, rises like a flounder out of the water.
Like a flounder?
That's a new one for you.
Another Ray Hudson.
And it was a good finish.
He leaps up like Dracula.
Sinks his teeth into it. No, he was clinical, man. Dele Alli, bro. He's on fire at the moment. And
Think so?
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know so.
This game.
He had a
Scored
slow
last
start.
game. Now he's got himself a brace.
No, but I mean, like, when you watch him play,
Yeah, his attack position.
Caused the
that
penalty, bro.
impresses me most about Ali
mhm.
is his reaction time and his sense of positioning in the attack area in the final third.
Hussey, I wasn't looking.
What
He's
the hell
taking
just happened?
pictures, bro.
Someone's on Huss's webcam. Just
No,
taking
no,
photos.
no, no, because I'm doing
Oh,
the.
that
I'm
girl's
doing-
pretty
Skype
hot, huh?
session. Nick.
Huss is sending nudes right
That girl's
now.
cute, man.
No,
Is that dick
Jesus,
pic?
what is she old? She
I'm doing the
14?
dong pic. No, no, I'm doing the predictions because you brought up Southampton and how he lost out. So me and Tom lost the predictions this week.
So
Suckers.
what I finish 8 out of 10.
Yep,
Fuck,
you
I should've
won.
Put all kinds of money on this. I should put
Yeah.
my mortgage on this.
What do they have?
You had 7. So me and Tom got 6. Farid and
Boy,
Al got
glory.
7.
Close run, man.
Sevens.
Farid has been doing a lot better the last few weeks, getting 7s instead of 3s.
Oh, it's Tom's,
And Tiki got 8.
it's Tom's first loss.
No, second.
Oh, wheels are
in
falling
a
off,
row.
Arsenal.
2 in a row.
Arsenal.
I don't really count last
It's the
week.
silver.
Everyone lost. It was like
You know, whenever
5-5-5
Arsenal loses.
dominoes deal. What are you gonna do?
Damn, bro.
Oh man, here it comes, man. Arsenal in December.
As long as Arsenal keeps winning, I'm happy. I'll take these prediction L's.
Yeah. You better be thanking your man you hate on. all the time.
That's what I was thinking today,
Yeah.
man. I was
Thank
thinking
you.
the same thing today, Tom. I was like, do I want my fantasy points with Harry Kane getting a hat trick, or do I want Tottenham to lose, and get no goals? Like, that'd be great in real life. And Harry Kane sucks. As usual, man.
Great conclusion on
This
that.
guy, he was invisible, man, most of the game.
Yeah.
He had a Drogba-esque header,
Yes.
a la Champions League final. A crazy header off the corner.
Ex-Chelsea man, Oreo Romeo.
Dude, he was
Dude,
having
he
a game.
sucked.
He's a
Dude.
beast,
He was
bro.
balling,
I
bro.
like him in the
Yeah,
middle.
wait, did you see the
But
do
on
you see
that
the goal he
marking-
conceded?
He had
Yeah.
just
He
a
just
bad-
pushed him.
Yeah, he just
bad
tried to
marking.
shove
He
him,
pushed him
like-
into
Yeah.
it. It's like
Yeah, he was like,
okay.
the ball's not coming to this guy. And he's like, oh shit, the ball's coming this way.
Yeah.
It happens, man. But other than that, he had a great game.
He's lazy.
Yeah, no, he was
He's
everywhere
a
on
beast.
the field. Mental lapse in that marking, but like you're saying, Al, man, the game, the score line was a little bit of a lie. because it was tight. Even when they went down a goal, this was what was telling for me with Spurs. When they went down a man, Nathan Redmond getting the red card, 57th minute.
Bad call.
Let's just jump.
That
on
was
this.
bad.
Let's do it.
I think that was.
So in case you guys missed it,
I think it was a call, but I don't think it's a red card.
Let him break it down.
Okay,
He
let's-
set it
okay.
up, dude.
That's
in case you guys missed it,
Sorry, knock
so
him down.
No.
you might
Let's
want to
talk about
pause
Liverpool
this.
real quick.
You might want to pause this and go watch the replay, but if you can't, so who's
Dele
breaking
Alli.
in? Dele Alli's breaking in from a ball, and Redmond's obviously trying to recover to catch him.
Great pass, by the way.
Starts grabbing him outside of the box, loses his grip on him. Redmond starts to slip and falls into Dele Alli, who kind of stumbles but gets a shot off. Shot goes wide. Ref calls a PK.
Mike Dean.
Red card to Redmond.
Mike Dean, who's given the most penalties this year as a referee.
Mike Dean is a charitable ref, dude.
Lost them on corner kicks, though. He does a lot of corner kicks. If you're grappling with somebody,
Yeah.
if you fall, hey, it's going to be a penalty probably.
We did see the world's best referee give one, though. Other game, Clattenburg awarded one.
World's
Yeah.
best?
They're
Did
good
you say
for
world's
marking
best?
on them.
Yeah, he
won-
just
he
got
won the
that.
award.
He
He
just
did?
got that
Yeah,
award.
he is the world's best.
There's no,
world's best?
There's
No,
man,
this guy.
Get
no,
that
there's no,
Turkish
there's no
guy.
hyperbole over here.
I don't know.
I'm not
I'm not.
insulted.
I'm not. I'm
The
Okay.
whole
Press
world
over
says
there.
this guy's the best ref in the world.
Not the
and he
whole
And
says-
world.
Ryan says, nah.
No, he's good. He's good. He's probably
Oh,
the
he's
best in
good.
England.
That's
but
a
I'm not-
B.
Look,
He's
look,
all right.
honestly, to be honest, he's having a nightmare season this season. In my opinion, Clattenburg is not himself this
I
season.
wouldn't say nightmare.
Okay, you're right. Nightmare's an exaggeration. But he's not having a good season. He's not having a world's best ref kind of season. I say Michael Oliver's fucking killing it this year.
Well, as you know, the Ballon d'Or is given. You look
Yeah,
at the Champions League final. You look at the Euro final.
World
That's how
Cup
it's
final,
kind of the awards.
But
are
you look at
judged.
the
Last
FA
year,
Cup final.
and then coming into it.
Look at the FA Cup final. He screwed Crystal Palace twice. He also did a regular season as well. It had benefited United. Happy he did it, but that was just a
Shocking.
massive screw up.
Shocking.
I blame that on Pardrew and the dancing on the
Yeah, he
sideline.
jinxed him.
He
Ah.
jinxed him.
That's a jip.
The
Nah,
party
it's a
shuffle,
jinx.
baby.
Yeah, that
Dude,
was
it's
a
one of the
jinx.
funniest things I've ever seen.
Dude, it's
I
feel
love.
so bad for him. He just felt good. He's like, finally, it's my time, dude.
Go to Swansea.
I read something about that celebration. I was like, oh, it just shows how selfish he was. Like, Crystal Palace scored the goal.
He was
5 minutes left in the game, and it was all about him. He wanted to dance. And it was
Awesome.
like, it's like he should have been like encouraging the
wrote that
team forward and
article,
not, and not dancing.
Whoever wrote that
Bias
fucking
much?
article.
Right? That's all I
dude.
think. I was like, man, is this
That's
person
just a
right, or
hater.
is
No,
like,
dude.
do I give?
Some coaches can't celebrate.
Yeah.
Like if he you ever seen Klopp running down, Mourinho running down with his knee slides, Conte jumping around?
Yes.
Come on,
But
man.
it was like a cheeky little dance. So
It
that's
was.
why.
It
That's
was.
why. Like, it wasn't like
Come
it wasn't
on.
like a knee
So
slide.
he was
fucking-
feeling a little South American that
what
day. Ain't nothing wrong with a little
What about
tango.
Decano? Decano was crazy, dude.
Oh
Fuck
man,
Canio.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
racist.
people want to hate on
Ugly
Pardew.
motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
People want to hate on Pardew.
Hell of a
but
player.
Yeah.
Can't deny that. Fuck the Canio.
on this
go
on
back
this
to
penalty
this
call,
funny coach,
we're
too.
going back to the call.
Dude, Mike Dean was spot on with this, bro. I mean, the foul occurs outside of the box. It continues.
Wait, whoa. Spot on?
Spot on in
Okay.
his call.
All right. Go ahead.
Continues.
Alright.
The foul continues into the box. The part that I didn't like about it though was a red card.
Yellow card for me.
But and I think it's a yellow card because they're two players right there. But if we go by the law book, it was a goal scoring opportunity. Right, it was 1-on-1 with the goalie. He gets taken out, and on top of that, the new rule has changed. It used to go if the player you could just give a red no matter what, but now it's been kind of adjusted to if the player is trying to play the ball, and he fouls the player, it's a yellow card. Nathan Redmond completely not trying to play the ball, just trying to take him down, and I thought that's the reason why he gave
It's
the red.
unfortunate because he tried to stop. Like once he let him go, he lost his balance and he was trying to get out of the way. That him knocking into Ali wasn't him trying to take him down. I think it was just him losing balance, but it doesn't matter, unfortunately.
Doesn't
Look,
matter.
here's
It
my-
was given a free kick, maybe a red card also outside the box or a yellow. But dude, the contact was outside. That's when he started to lose his balance. That's when the foul's always called. Yeah, I mean,
There's-
I'm pretty sure he just saw like the foul in the box, but
The law
No,
book's
again-
different now.
Well, listen,
Again,
how many
listen,
times do you have a ref?
continuation thing.
How many
Again-
times do you have a ref? He says, okay, no, it's back there.
No, listen. So
That's
this
a
is
bad
different.
ref.
This is no. This is a new rule that
Yeah.
came out with FIFA that the continuation rule. So
Yeah,
the
dude.
foul starts outside of the box, but it continues into the box. Therefore, the ref can call PK. Free kicks is different. If the free kick, if someone gets fouled at the top of the 18, somehow makes it to half, loses advantage, they call it back to the 18.
Yeah,
But
I can see
penalty,
that.
but penalty's continuation.
Does that come down to the ref though? He can call it back
Yeah,
here
man.
outside the box, where he can call
No,
for a penalty.
They changed
I
In
think
the
it's
end,
because
in the
it's
end,
a
it can't be the
penalty.
ref though, right?
You know why?
Because
Then it's
the
a
ref
wrong
has the
call.
choice.
No, it's not the ref's
Alright,
choice.
so
It's
that's
continuation.
by the rules?
Yeah, it's
It
new
is,
rules.
and that's the thing.
Alright.
I
It's
used to felt
changed.
so
I agree
hard
with
done,
you.
dude. That's
Okay.
the worst. When
That's good to know.
when someone fouled you outside the box, you did your best to stay up. You get in the box, then you get fouled again, and then the ref's like, "Oh no, original
It's just
calls
like-
outside."
it's
It's
just
like, dude,
like-
I was in.
Honestly, I do it in
RPK.
FIFA all the time. When you see that advantage play, you know that next play is free because he's just gonna call back to that advantage.
Here's my.
play.
Yeah, I just don't think there was enough contact to call the penalty.
No,
Like, I
he-
feel
there
like
was-
that
there was enough for him
second.
to go down,
I feel like
bro.
in the box it was just a little bit of contact, and you could clearly see he was falling and just trying to get a touch on him, and that's about all he got.
Oh,
I
dude.
just don't think it's enough to
Dude.
call a foul.
He's all over his back. He
Pulling his
grabs
shirt.
him down.
Yeah, but he shook
as
him off.
He's going to
But
shoot.
he shook him off by that point, and then he
He's
got
still
him
off
again.
balance.
Dude,
He's
he
running
crashes
full
into
tilt.
like his
Listen,
back.
for me, it's a red card. If you're gonna give a red card, it's gonna change the game, and I feel like you have to know that. So I think you give the free kick outside the box and the red card, or you give a yellow card and a penalty kick. I just think that the straight red was harsh.
Well,
Like,
it didn't matter anyway because Harry Kane duffed it.
Oh,
Looked like
man.
his plant
Duffed
foot
his-
pushed the
piece of
turf underneath the ball,
How those
popped the
fantasy
ball up
hopes.
like an extra inch, and it was like a field goal in football.
Almost like John Terry.
Almost like David.
Was it
Beckham.
John Terry in the pit?
No, it was
Penalties
more
for
like
Champions
David
League or
Beckham.
something?
Or
Shut up,
It's
Ryan.
David Beckham.
Sergio,
because it went
Sergio
straight
Ramos
up.
of the Euros.
No one
2
else
years
catching
ago.
on? Okay, thanks.
Just straight up.
Yeah, John Terry hit the post, bro. So
No,
it wasn't-
no, like years ago when he just like, did he actually hit the post?
Are you talking
Yeah.
about
I thought-
Champions League final against Man U?
I thought he just like let that one go after.
No, he
sort of-
slipped
He
and hit the
opened up,
post.
slid right, hit the post.
Yeah.
Oh,
I always
no.
remember that.
still want to bring it up.
And
I know you
Nicholas-
did wanna
and
bring it
Nicholas
up.
Anelka. How does that feel? Is it
Go on,
really
Nicola.
hard? That goes straight to your
Nicola
heart right
Pickla.
there.
Best day of my life
Good-looking
right
guy.
there.
So yeah, FIFA Law 12, Fouls and Misconduct, Part 1 of the files on FIFA.com.
Break it down.
If a defender starts holding an attacker outside the penalty area, but continues to hold inside the penalty area, the referee shall award a penalty kick.
Thank
So
you.
it's continuation.
Okay, but it doesn't say anything about carding.
It's up to the ref.
Well,
if
yeah,
it's the
that-
last man,
That's to the
man.
ref's discrepancy.
It was the
right
last
there,
man
isn't
on
it,
the
though?
break.
Isn't it though?
so
Is that? I mean,
No,
technically
it
that
doesn't
rule
say
doesn't
that.
To
No, it doesn't
deny
say
a
about red
goal
cards.
scoring opportunity, though.
as the last man on
that's
a break?
That's a red.
Yeah.
That's everything
It's
points to red.
unfortunate. And you know what? Mike Dean, I'm proud of him because he took his time. It wasn't a red card right away. He
Took a
about
sweet ass time.
took
Took
about
a minute.
20, 30 seconds to work it out with his, I'm sure, his AR. And it was the rule, man. Like, at first, I thought the same thing, but then also Robbie Musto, after the game, broke it down like a true champion, doing the same thing I'm doing, just reading from FIFA.com. So it's rough. We all grew up on that rule where, like, you call it back outside the penalty box, but the game's evolved, right?
For the better, I
Definitely.
say.
Yeah, protect the forwards, man. Enough of this fouling bullshit.
Yeah, see, but that's what it is. The game is
Or
being
develop
changed
a
to be
rip swing.
offensive to add high scores. I don't know, dude. Don't
Yeah.
change the
What
rules.
do you mean
They were-
offensive?
they're
Fucking Chelsea
fine
wins
the way they-
1-0 every other week, dude. These guys are doing just fine,
It's
bro.
winning. It's winning.
Man of the match.
Daily Shop Ali. Give me the brace.
We've
Andy
got
earned the
Ali. Ooh.
Yeah, that song, dude. Stop stealing our shit, bro.
I think they're doing it just to piss you off.
I think they say he's better than Missouri. We've got Daily
I wouldn't be
Ali.
surprised. What was funny though was when you sent that text in the group chat. Like, go on Saints. I was like, who you talking about, bro? Because they both sing. Southampton Saints and the Spurs.
No.
They both sing.
No. There's the
that
Saints
song.
and then the Spurs.
And the Saints go marching. But they
Yeah,
all,
but
they
no.
both-
Spurs and the Spurs go marching on.
Dude,
Oh,
dude.
when the Spurs. It's the same song. Go marching in.
Can I, whoa,
And the
don't sing
Spurs-
this song in my presence. I don't want to hear
That's
this.
true.
I definitely
London
heard
Rodgers.
definitely heard Saints for both of them.
Because Southampton fans were singing Saints.
I know. Then they fired
Talk-
back with Saints. Is what I
Oh,
thought.
No, bro.
Am I off on this?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll take the L on that.
I don't. I think so. I don't
I'll
know.
take the L on that.
All right, man. That's
Yeah,
for
I
me.
don't know.
Also, Deli Shop. Even though I don't like his attitude.
I got Ali, but respect to Son Heung-min subbing in, getting a beauty of a goal, man.
This dude's clinical.
Crazy
Dude.
ball by Eriksson. Luckily, deflection puts it right on his toe. But that finish was Thierry Henry, weak foot, far post-esque.
Left or
That's
right?
clinical.
We got drop him.
Dude, I'm gonna
Yeah,
give it.
yo, really? Damn.
I'm gonna give it to Mauricio Pochettino.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
I like it. I like
I'm
it.
gonna
Dude,
give it.
how those
Ali.
knee pads
Obviously, I'm gonna
working
give it
out
to
for you,
Ali.
huh?
Dude, a lot of managers up 2-1 away would make a defensive sub. this guy brings on Son, a guy who's, a super sub lately, and he goes for the kill, and what happens? The guy he brought onto the field gets the kill.
I don't even hate him starting.
Who's Son?
Yeah.
No, but
Over
either way,
Sissoko.
he had an option to pack it in, try to ride this 2-1 out, and I think mine and your manager would have probably rode this one out at 2-1 away, especially against quality opposition. Conte,
Upper
for
man.
sure.
Well, I mean,
Two.
who's he going to
Upper
bring
man.
on? You have a good defense, and you also have Dembele and
they're upper man.
Wanyama.
They're
You
upper
have,
man at the
yeah, but
same
you also have
time.
Wanyama there as well. So you get 6 players that can be defensive. So if you bring on another one, that's almost so much defense that you're allowing them to come in.
I think at the position that
Yeah,
Tottenham
but-
is in the table, they have to play this way.
Absolutely.
3 points are that important to this club. All the top teams keep winning. They want to keep pace with the top team. They have to win.
Yeah, this was one of those moments where you say, Tom, coach has to read the game, has to react. Oh, be proactive, not reactive. This was like a direct, just an
Good sub.
example. It
Props.
was just literally brings on the guy scores the dagger
Props to
goal.
Poch. I just didn't
Yeah.
like the fact that. Well, I like the fact, but what I could tell about Tottenham is they were faltering a little bit when Southampton was down a man. Southampton at times was still dominating possession. It
That's
was
That's the home team.
Southampton
too,
plays nice football.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
man.
home team, bro.
That was a little bit odd to me, so,
Yeah.
so that's why I think the sub was very impactful.
Definitely.
Spurs, like Liverpool, starting flat as hell. They
Yeah.
look like shit this whole game, just about.
Yeah, I was literally
lucky,
gonna
lucky
text.
goals though.
I was gonna text Spurs being Spurs. But
Yeah.
luckily I didn't.
Earlier than usual.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I really like Claude Poole's substitutions as well. Does all 3 substitutions in the 72nd minute.
Pools?
No, Claude, the coach of.
Well,
I was
the
like,
coach-
You did
Yeah.
say Claude Pools
I
though.
was like,
Let that
Claude
slide,
Wow.
dude.
My
I know what
bad.
you're saying.
He goes for it. He
Dude, I
brings
love
on
that.
he brings on Shane Long. He just brings on the guys that can run. Tadic can
subs
finish
at a
if they get a
time.
free kick or a penalty.
And what's going on with Tadic, though? Is he not fully fit yet? Or is he just, falling out of favor? Because I think...
Sofiane Bouffal's been balling.
Because at the beginning of the season, Tadic was the soul of this team, minus Charlie Austin.
He probably went cold.
And
I
you
mean-
know what? Even Davies. He started Davies. Remember he came on, made an impact as a sub last week.
James
so
Ward-Prowse is back in the lineup.
I think he's going with the hot hands.
Yeah, that was gonna be my fancy pickup. Was,
Ward-Prowse.
James Ward-Prowse
That would have been nice.
Would have
back
got
in
an
the
assist.
squad. No, not
What a
for.
show.
I'm saying now I didn't know he was back until this game.
Ah, gotcha.
But now that I know he's back, I had Redmond. Luckily, I dropped him. Good thing. I was like, oh, he's gonna play well. Probably get a goal today. Red card. So justice and
Damn.
dropping him.
So
But James Ward-Prowse still was a hell of a ball. Great fancy pickup for low points.
I'll finalize the man of the match. I also have Dele Alli. He played quite the game. But I still think Tadic should have started for Southampton because I think he could have been a difference maker.
Fair enough.
All right.
News.
No
Big news.
question.
I got
Big
big
news. No, biggest news from America.
Oh, that's-
Goodbye,
Oh,
Bob.
my goodness.
Now, Bob.
Eh, bop.
Man. Poor,
How you
what's his
doing,
name?
Bob?
Bob.
Rob Padley.
Soccer Bob? Man, they tore the shit out of this guy.
Dude, 11
Like,
games.
like,
11
there's-
games.
But there's videos on YouTube of British guys pretend to be Rob Bradley, coaching practice, and just
Yeah, I
just,
posted one of them.
That's just hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just absolutely horrible because it's it's probably about right.
Is this just like a devastation to American coaches?
But
everywhere?
dude, this
Just for
guy's
the
a
future
fossil.
of
This guy's not
American
progressive.
Hey, look at-
he
look at-
tries hard. He has a good record, but this isn't the guy you want to send to
Yeah,
the
but-
party to represent the country. It's
but-
like this guy's old school.
Hey, he's the
This guy's
first one.
lost it.
He's the first one to do it. So
Yeah.
kudos to being the first one to do it. And it's great to see that, okay, now it can happen. If somebody else does it, it can happen.
Do you think it can? 11 games.
Or will he-
Americans
will he
don't know
damage it? I think
football.
Damage it.
It's
Yeah,
the,
Yanks don't
it's
know
the-
Dude, he
shit.
came to the EPL.
It's
Like,
the
good
third-
luck winning a game,
I
bro.
know. It's the third
But that's what I'm
fastest.
saying. So
Yeah.
the next
Go
MLS
to-
young guy right now who's 22,
Fine, dude.
Go to Germany first. Oh, you're saying
So-
player or coach?
coach.
It's
bro.
the third
Coach.
fastest flyer ever in the history of the league.
So I think it's actually
You know?
a little
And an
detrimental.
American owns it. The first American.
I think it's a little detrimental that he did get fired. But if that's the best that America has to give as a manager,
It's so far,
I think
dude.
that, I
So
think
far,
that's
dude. This
I
country
think that's a
doesn't
wake
like
up call.
soccer.
That should be a wake up call for this country to say that this country really needs to wake up and
Yeah,
the
Tom
mentality
Farid.
of the game.
Well, listen, you know what it is?
Because
For-
if you-
U.S.
well,
soccer,
what I'm saying is when we talk
It's
about
the
MLS,
foundation.
when we talk about MLS, and we have talked about Pirlo or something, they've struggled a little bit. It's because it's just muscle, it's speed, and just like strength, and just shooting the ball hard and stuff like that.
Sounds
Where-
like your kind of soccer.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
right.
no, not exactly, but for the fact that
We need the fast
guys.
guys and we need
but-
the big guys. Those guys are on my
Yeah,
team.
kick it really hard.
The big thing that America does not have is the mentality. Bob Bradley goes over there. He's supposed to be the brains of this team, and they let up 29 goals in 11 games.
I think, look, man.
What? Come on.
Is on both parties. I think he was destined to fail with the Swansea team because I think they're getting relegated anyway. But at the same time, there were articles coming out talking about like his terminology.
Oh, terrible. Dude.
Little things like that. What
PK
indicated.
He said
that
PK. You see that one?
Yeah,
PK and then clean sheet.
But look, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
But you
when,
know
when a
that-
South American coach
Yeah.
comes in and he can't fucking speak English, when an Italian guy comes in, he can't speak English. So what he calls it a PK, we know what it means.
It's
I
all
don't
the
think
same.
that's the-
These are
Yeah,
guys.
no,
who-
but
I
I'm
think
saying
there's
those
a
guys
general
writing those
bias.
articles,
There's a
yeah.
general bias towards American soccer because those South
Yes.
American guys, they've won World Cups.
No,
Yeah.
it's because of this soccer. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah, but you know
You
what
guys
calls
see-
it soccer? South Africa. Professional Soccer League is what it's called, not the Professional Football League. Soccer League.
How many South
And we-
African head coaches are there in the EPL?
No, but what I'm saying is to criticize. I mean, we have players in the EPL who grew up calling it soccer. You know what I mean? So like
100%.
to criticize someone on their terminology, I think that's that bullshit. And I'm not saying you are. I'm
No,
not saying you
no,
agree.
no.
I'm calling the motherfucker out who wrote that article. You know what I mean? So like, it's bullshit, dude. Who cares what he calls it?
I think it's
those are the indications.
I think it's BS too because it's with we're different. We're going over to England. I understand that we have accents, not like yours. But how many times have you guys coached about against somebody with an accent, and you hear parents saying, "Oh, this person's from this place is from this place." Then you're coaching him, and the guy knows nothing.
Dude,
It's all
it
because he has
happens-
accent, because he has that European
happens-
accent,
exactly,
and the parents
and
are
that's
all.
my point.
And it's just like,
that
come
is
on.
my exact point. It doesn't necessarily have to do with what Bob Bradley knows, because we know he's coached at a very high level to even go
Yeah, dude.
into the EPL. He's at a high level, but there's a general bias towards American football,
And that's-
American soccer. Well, part of the reason because people call it soccer, just for that fact.
No,
in
I
London,
agree, and
in
that's what I was
Britain.
debating. That bias is bullshit. It exists, but it doesn't fucking make sense. But, you know, guys like Bradley getting fired after 11 games, it makes it so hard for the next American guy because the first taste they have of an American in the EPL is Bob Bradley.
So two things could have changed this. He got he let up the 29 goals. We all know that. So if he let up just less goals, let's say he let up 20 goals instead of 29, there would be a chance that he didn't get exactly fired. But the big thing is not the West Ham game, but 2 games ago he lost to Middlesbrough 3-0.
Yeah.
So he tied Watford, he tied Everton. That's where he got those 2 points. But the 2 games that he won was against Sunderland and Crystal Palace. That's 2 of the bottom 6.
And how many goals do they allow in those games?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, where they're allowing goals, but they still get the 3 points.
That's what I
against-
just said.
But what I'm saying is,
That's what I'm saying.
In
so
that-
you're saying,
in
see
that
what I'm
bottom-
saying? Know
in
what
that
I'm
bottom
saying?
6,
Same.
in that bottom
I'm
6,
saying-
Same.
they already played Hull, and they already played Leicester, so he didn't have a chance at them. They are one of the bottom 6. On the other 3 games, he won 6 out of 9 points. So if you won against Middlesbrough and get 9 out of 9 points on the bottom 6 teams, I think he still has his job.
Here's
No,
the issue.
I-
That's semantics. The issue is when there's a new coach who comes in to replace an old coach, you have to see some sort of momentum change. You have to, like, even a change in the locker room. You have to feel that. If anything, it got worse. I was solely picking up players in fantasy because I knew Swansea was going to let up goals. I don't know about you guys, but we just knew it, right? So
Yeah,
when that
yeah.
happens, dude, it comes down to the manager. It sucks because it sets a terrible precedent for American coaches
But-
in the EPL, but it is what it is.
Dude, and also, to be fair, look, I don't disagree with him getting fired. I disagree with half the Americans saying, yeah, that's right, that's good, fuck him. Like, I don't think that's good. Like, I think that's
Farid?
short-sighted.
That's not good for
It's
America
not,
at
dude,
all.
because you need
It's
to
good-
push
look
these
at-
guys forward. Look, you can personally, I'm not saying you should all of a sudden think this guy's a legendary coach.
It's because he hates
Yeah.
Michael Bradley, dude.
Nah,
It comes out of
him
the
too.
sun.
Both.
You hate that whole family.
Yeah.
You hate that lineage.
He was going to bring him in January.
That's
And
the best.
And
we got.
see, that's the big thing with
That's
me.
the
is
Beckham of our country.
you bring in a manager.
He is right now.
Dude, that's sad. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
But that's where you are in life, dude. England hasn't
No,
won.
that's what this country is in soccer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's where
Ugh.
they are in
And
soccer
soon
life.
enough it's gonna
It's
change.
just realistic. Americans have to be realistic.
It's going to be changing anyways with the
Why?
13 of the
What
players.
do you
on-
mean? Why? Because fucking
No,
England
why?
hasn't won since the '60s, bro.
Exactly. So why
third-
not? Look at Leicester City
third
last year.
team.
Why not?
That's
Dude,
the
you know
crazy
why?
thing.
It's
Brazil doesn't
You
win all
change
this.
the rules of the game. You make MLS. You take PKs from halfway.
I didn't
That's
change these
why you're
fucking
behind,
no
bro.
heading.
That's
Don't
the
use your
real
head until
reason.
you're
You want to
fucking-
Yeah,
change the
kids
rules.
can't head the ball.
Abby
US
Wambach scored all the goals in her career with her head, for Christ's sakes.
Dude,
No, don't nobody do that. That's dangerous.
Women's soccer.
How about you
completely
teach the right
I'm
technique?
just saying, like
Look, it's
I know.
okay to
I'm
be
frustrated.
ambitious, to want the best.
No.
I do
Take
want
a
the best.
fucking-
This
take
country
a
doesn't have
seat.
it.
take a seat and take a look around. You got players going to football, basketball, all these other sports. College
People
destroys
still shit
players.
on soccer. People like even in like the younger
Pussy
ages.
sport.
Yeah, they're like, haha, you play soccer? Oh my god, you're a
Foot
bitch.
fairy.
Oh my god,
That
I could
culture still is
grew up
heavy
with
in
that
America.
every
dude.
day.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
England has devoted all
Shout
their
out to Rockland.
resources.
Fucking Hussey.
England has devoted all their resources to try to win a World Cup, and they haven't won one. Like,
That's
they
not,
haven't
but
got
look
past
at
the
here's what I'm
quarters.
saying. If the U.S. would put in the money that they put into these other sports,
But
it
they
could
haven't.
happen.
You have to
I don't think
happen.
necessarily
You have
would.
to
It
understand,
could,
right?
The
but probably
advertisement
not.
isn't there, man. And not only
Large
that,
sums of money
Dude, when
get
was the
things
last
done.
time Argentina won, bro?
So, guys,
Hey, wait,
right
hold on,
now,
no, before you begin, Huss,
They have more
I
talent
want to
than-
bring this back to like PFC like 12, where I made a prediction that in 50 years England will, USA will win a World Cup.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's on the principle that it's gonna get so popular with all the TV rights, NBC fucking buying this shit. There's money there to be had. How many people in the United States watch soccer?
And get
Everybody.
pissed when they can't watch it.
So man, all the money's gonna go to
Right.
that. No concussions like football. Football will phase out. Maybe.
Well,
But the thing is,
but the sport will grow, man. The money
Well,
will
there's-
flood the
there's-
market.
look what happened to
Well,
baseball.
look
Look what happened to
years,
baseball.
but
There's
other sports will grow too.
I don't think as much.
No.
Baseball
Look, I hear that argument, bro.
exponentially.
I feel like
I
basketball.
hear that
MMA.
argument, but I don't think money solves this problem. Man. I think
No, but it helps a whole lot. That's all I'm saying. It
100%
gives the
helps.
foundation.
it's
But
not so much the money.
there are countries that have
It is
put
definitely money.
millions and millions and millions and millions
Some of the
into the sport.
Okay, but you know
And
how
still
big
don't
this
win World
fucking
Cups.
country is? Is all I'm saying.
Dude,
Like,
it's the
so is Russia.
Look at U.S. soccer. It's the foundation.
yeah, but Russia wants
bro.
to-
All right,
The
here's the
thing
thing.
is just
Let-
luck, bro.
let-
It's the foundation.
So a couple
To
things.
win a
One,
World Cup, you gotta be lucky.
it's not going to be just the money, but it's also going to be the immigrants coming into
I
the
didn't say it
country.
was just gonna be the money.
But no,
It's gonna
but
be a
I
huge
didn't say
factor.
you. I didn't say it
Yeah,
to you or anything.
yeah, you did.
But also, right now, there's 13 players on the current roster that are playing up in over in Europe. But you have the Pulisic, you have the Gooch, you have the Julian Green.
I can't get over that name.
Then you have the Gomes, then you have the Miazgas. You have a good team coming up. It's going to
Tim
be about
Howard.
4 years. It's going to be about 4 years till they're probably taking over the starting 11. From there, if they can get some momentum and really start winning some games with the TV rights, like I was saying, and then other people trying to keep coming to America where there's different cultures where their number one sport in their heritage is soccer. So there's more people. With Swansea, though, kicking Bradley out before he has a chance to buy plays in January, I understand, oh, look, he let up 29 goals and only got 2 wins and 2 draws out of 11 games. But at the same time, you sold your 2 best players from last year. What'd you expect him to do with that team?
Who were they?
Ashley Williams.
Ashley Williams and Ayew.
Look, I
The 2 of the 3
I'm
best teams with
disappointed
Sigurdsson.
that the decision happened to fire him, but when you look at the numbers, man, he got 8 points out of 33 guys. Like
It's horrible.
2, 2, and 7.
Is
8
that-
points out of
So in that case, Moy-
33, dude.
Moy
And-
should have been
and-
fired at the beginning of the season then.
Different. No,
I mean,
that's
United
different.
fired him.
How-
Like,
how's
you know
that
what I mean?
different?
Like,
Because David Moyes has coached in this league for a long time.
He also had a better
that's
squad.
true.
You know, and you put more faith if you're gonna hire a guy like David Moyes, you're not
Give
gonna
him a little more
you're not gonna
time.
give him like a 1-year deal. You're gonna sign him to like a 3-4 year deal, so you're gonna have to pay him. You're not gonna want to pay him for 6 games.
It's the
Like,
perfect storm for Bob Bradley as
Yeah,
well
it's
because Alan
unfortunate.
Pardew was just let go. So like I'm sure they were looking at that like
Oh,
wow,
also-
maybe we got another
Well, of
guy.
course, like
Oh, but hold on.
Go ahead.
Alan Pardew. I also saw today Ryan Giggs.
Yeah, Swansea
LinkedIn.
thing.
So the
Wales.
hierarchy.
Well, he was the original
Swansea.
one.
Yeah, he's-
before they got Bradley in, he was the one who was.
But there was no
basically a
link.
shoo-in.
Like there
But
was no real connection.
is that dangerous for-
Because they wanted Bob, so Bob came in. But now it seems like this is actually like a
So
possibility.
that would be-
there's
that
2
would be
things.
so-
Well,
so
there's
legit.
2 things. One,
That'd be
if he
horrible.
can still
Be
have,
awesome.
if he can get some loans from United, that's not a bad deal for
Absolutely,
Giggs.
bro.
Yeah.
But
kidding
if he
me?
can't, is that a bad deal for Giggs? Because let's say he goes to 11 games and only gets 6
Yeah,
points.
dude.
But
Like-
let's say
like you're
Everyone should
you're
stay away from
fledgling. Yes,
Swansea.
except Harry Redknapp. That's it. Guys like Sam
Mr.
Allardyce
Fix-It.
already has their reputation. We know who they are.
Even Pardew, he
cannot
can
be-
come in, yeah?
No, bro. Pardew has a stink on him. His next club, he has to be a success. If he
Champion-
grabs this club
championship.
and relegates him, bro, it's
Harsh.
yeah, no, it's bad for his career. If I'm Pardew, I'm taking a seat, hoping that maybe
Waiting for
Southampton
next.
fires their coach and he jumps in there.
So Swansea's basically the ugly girl without a prom date.
Yep.
That's it, bro.
No
You
one
gotta
wants to
you gotta
take
bring up
Swansea.
you gotta bring up the assistant manager. You gotta bring up
Harry-
the U18 coach, the
How about
reserves
this,
coach
though?
to take over.
Harry Redknapp said if he's interested in the job, and if he does get the job, he's looking to bring in John Terry and Franklin.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's so aggressive, bro.
I heard that.
That's who he's
That's so legitimate.
So
That's
crazy.
legit.
That's not
Frank,
bad, dude.
Frank Lampard is currently without a club.
He's
a free
He's
agent.
thinking about retirement.
Yeah.
So.
No, did you hear what he
And
said?
he played at Swansea back in the day, dude.
It's
He
true,
played
on
there
loan.
Hey,
on loan.
Bring in Stevie G while you're at it. Who else
Dude,
is
that's
there?
not bad.
Defoe.
No, Defoe has a contract.
Dude, he's a Harry Redknapp guy, though.
He has
He
a
would-
contract. They're not going to sell him.
Robbie
Sunderland
Keane.
is in
Hey,
a
listen,
relegation race.
Listen,
You got
listen.
it.
When
It's
Harry
not
Redknapp,
FIFA.
everywhere Harry Redknapp went, he brought Jermaine Defoe, Nico Crancha. He
If
brought these
Sunderland-
same dudes.
Kevin
all
Nolan.
over.
Hey,
If
you know
Sunderland
why?
was in
Where's
8th
Lasana
place,
Diarra?
You know why,
maybe. They're one position above Swansea.
I'm just
You're
saying,
not going to sell rival to rival. bro.
Harry Redknapp can get him in for.
No way.
He can.
No
He
way.
attracts players, bro.
What if Defoe just stops going to the games, or stops going to
Close the
practices?
Berahino.
Yeah,
Look
it
how
just,
well
it
that
just,
worked
it just
out.
drives
Yeah,
to the
look
stadium.
How perfect that was for Paul Berahino.
Man, if Harry Redknapp gets the Swans, I might be all in.
Oh, Frank.
What?
Frank Lampard.
Just not even all in on the team, just all in on the entertainment.
I
What
think
he
they
can
win-
bring
Yeah,
in
you got
January.
Allardyce and Redknapp back in.
They might win the league. They might win the league for
Dude, it'd be
Christmas.
fun to watch. It would be fun to watch Pep versus these guys.
Yeah, dude.
Like
Old
Klopp
school
versus-
They're gonna win
English.
10-0, dude. They're
Who?
gonna smoke Harry Redknapp. You
Oh
kidding
yeah,
me?
yeah. Those
He'd
are
be
the kick and
10-0.
chase. Yeah,
defenses.
back to 90s.
Unless
soccer.
like he
19th
does
century
modernize
football?
a bit and like he gets his shit together, and Harry Redknapp actually like a 1-1 draw against Pep or something.
David
Look,
James still
Allardyce-
playing?
David G.
He'll come out of retirement.
Bring him back.
Bring him in, baby.
Tim Howard on the bench.
Oh,
It's American owned, right?
It's ridiculous.
Let's bring in Timmy.
I hope Harry Redknapp gets this job. I want to see what happens
True.
over January.
What else, boys?
I got a nice nugget today. Got my little Chelsea up. Little-
Sorry, bro.
Oh,
I'm so sorry to step on
fucking
you.
hell.
I had to give Joey his credit. Joey Gertz hits us up on Twitter all the time. That was his question. He asked us to talk about, how this will affect managers managing in the league going forward. I'm sorry, Farid.
Yeah.
Just had to give Joey
No.
Gertz. OG.
Hey,
That's an
No,
okay. That's as
thanks
long
for
as
the
it's
question.
Hussey not interrupting me, it's fine.
Hey, thanks for the question. That's awesome, Joey. You're the man.
That's happening right now.
I just
No, hey, Joey's worth it.
What? You just interrupted again?
Yep.
All right, I got a
Is
nugget.
there anything?
Chelsea update today. Going after a former Manchester United player. There's a rumor.
What, Wayne Rooney?
Nope. Chicha. Taking a sniff at the Bundesliga player. Rumor is that they're in to pick him up. He's 28 years old.
Dude, where's he gonna play though?
Work rate bench.
Doesn't-
Work rate bench.
doesn't
what
matter.
about Mitsubishi?
Dude, they're
Yeah,
getting ready
honestly,
for
dude.
next year. They're getting ready for next year. Look at the players they're trying to buy. They're looking to spend money all
Squad
the time.
players, man.
Build the team.
You
Michy
need
Batshuayi.
three. You need those three for Champions League next year.
He got
Leave,
he,
bro.
he got asked about
Leave.
the Batshuayi thing as well. They confront him after the game. He said, "Oh no, if he was to leave now, that would be a failure. Like that would be a failure. If
Yeah,
even
he'll
bringing
give
the
him
player
2
in."
seasons.
So
but, like,
so that's what I think it is. Like,
Cheech, I can see the 3 of them rotating.
listen, the guy
Dude,
benched
look,
Fabregas. If
look,
you're getting
honestly-
benched, like you just got to kind
Look,
of accept
honestly,
it.
man, I think, Tom, you obviously want him to play, no doubt, but I think these managers are closer to these players as far as development and stuff. Yeah, you can argue.
I'm not saying he's ready. He's
Yeah,
not ready.
Yeah. And look at Kelechi didn't get a shot, right? A couple of games ago, didn't even see the pitch. But then Guardiola
Martial's
brings
not
him
getting a
on,
sniff.
scores a goal. So Batshuayi, this is just part of trying to be a professional at the highest level. He has to work quietly behind the scene. When he
No
gets
doubt.
that 60th minute sub, that's when you score. That's how you prove it. Rather
My-
than packing your bags and leaving.
My
Sturridge.
thing
What's
is-
Sturridge doing right now? Last 2 games, scored a goal.
Yeah, the man.
Dude, Sturridge is older. My thing is these players need to play, man. You look at your boy Anthony Martial. Was it Farid? Al
was
just
Al.
brought it up.
I did.
Dude,
What?
I
Tex?
just said. Oh, I just said it just now.
Oh,
now
okay.
Martial's looking to go on loan to Sevilla. Like these, it's different when you're a young star. When you're just a young player who needs to develop and needs time, okay. When you're a young star, you need to be playing every single day, getting that confidence to then make that move to Chelsea, to Man United. I think what happens is these guys have 1 or 2 great seasons, then they go big, Robinho-like. You go to Madrid at 19, 20, and you don't play. And then all of a sudden, you just kind of peter out, dude. And that's why I want him to either leave or just play him.
What do you think about him going to Arsenal if he didn't go to Chelsea? Leave
He
Lexi
wouldn't
on the
play.
left side.
He wouldn't play.
Michy
Just like
Batshuayi?
Perez.
But you have him up top, put Alexi to the left. I think that still would be very
Dude,
potent.
he'd play more at Arsenal because we actually play our young players. Chelsea does not play their young players, man.
Don't
They
need
just
him.
don't.
Don't need him. That's why we're in
Don't,
first.
dude.
Well,
and
in the Air
Force.
Mourinho's not a big
Speaking-
fan, too.
Speaking of Arsenal, there was
No,
there was
Mourinho's changed.
stats. There's stats of Payet being the most creative player or a creative player by stats in the league. And Arsenal's looking at Payet. taking over that left side,
I'd love
that
that.
would be.
That'd be dope.
I don't know, dude.
Unnecessary
terrible
roughness,
for
but I
because
love
you
it.
don't want them to win.
No,
Or?
no. Because
I think
like,
that'd be
they just
great for
don't-
us.
They don't need that.
That's not the way they
Arsenal
play
doesn't
anyways.
need it.
Arsenal would be sick if they got him.
I
No,
think
I
they would
don't
be
think
better.
so.
They'd be
They'd be
as
dude,
sick as Liverpool.
No, it would just be
No,
another
he'd work
dimension.
better on Arsenal, man. Like,
I don't know, dude. Arsenal likes fast-paced sprinting. Like, look at they put Theo Walcott and Iwobi out there, dude. It's like ghost mode.
Yeah,
But he
you know,
offers
he's
goals.
kinda
I think,
like-
man. I think same thing with Drexler. I don't understand what Arsenal's transfer policy is. It's like United looking at number 10s. We don't need like
Yep.
center mids. We don't need that
rarely
shit.
address our weakness. That's
You really
that's-
do, and you're
that's
over
our
here trying to
transfer
buy
policy.
Drexler for what? You have Ozil, right? He's better than Zidane.
No, well, Drexler would slide out to the left
Nah,
side.
bro. You don't.
Here's the
need-
thing, we're starting
Let's
a
be honest. You have
20-year-old
Oxlade who could play that left. You have Walcott who could play that left. Iwobi can occupy that left for now until he's ready to move inside. You
Attack
don't
is
need.
not our.
Thank you.
That's
So
not
why
our
the fuck are you
immediate.
being linked with this dude?
Dude, you got Olivier.
I love it. I'm just happy when we make signings.
That's the problem.
Nice
but
shot.
you make dumbass signings.
If,
I'm just happy when we make
yo, if,
Yo,
If you used to not signing anyone,
That's true.
any signing,
That's
you'll
yo,
take it.
if
you're
Giroud-
hungry,
hey,
That's
anything
where we're
tastes
at.
good.
Exactly.
if
That's where
Giroud,
we're
if
at.
Giroud's starting and Payet's on the left side,
It's vicious.
look at that cross.
It's vicious.
I know.
You're aiming for one of the best
French connection.
aerial
not their
players.
style, though.
They're aiming
You
for one of the
make it
best
the
aerial
style.
guys
It's not
in, the,
their
in the
style.
league.
Giroud's been there for years. They've shied away from him. They've tried to make him this like tight space player. That's why like all the fans hate him because they're trying to make it a tight space player instead
Well, the
of
fans
just
also see
constantly
that we
whipping
don't
it.
cross him the ball when
That's
he's
what
in.
I'm. But that's
and
what I'm
Iwobi's
saying. Like,
not that guy
but
who
that's not your
crosses it. He
system.
likes to cut in and stuff.
Wenger doesn't want shots. He doesn't want crosses.
It depends who's in there, dude.
100%. Like this season, I think he'll do whatever it takes. But for the most part, last season, bro, it wasn't like Arsenal was this crossing
He'd
team.
much rather keep it on the ground.
Yeah. So like
100%.
that doesn't help Giroud. That's why Giroud has faltered at Arsenal because you guys are trying to change him rather than playing the whipping. So even if you bring Payet, you're not going to convert into this crossing team all of a sudden.
But the free kicks will be on deck.
How many?
That's 10
And
goals. That's 10
crosses,
goals right
man,
there.
Four
dude.
year.
At least
Ten.
10.
Rabona crosses for assists. You know,
That's
this guy,
great.
dude, he puts the ball
That's great.
on a
And
platter,
then you got
bro.
Mustafi back there.
No, you know what?
Getting megged.
He'd bring
It's
an
useless.
extra dimension of fear. That's all it would be. It would just be an extra dimension of fear.
How about you bring that in your back line?
Dude, I wish. Let's get
Or how
let's
about
get
you
let's
get
get Schroeder
Coquelin
back.
on some steroids?
Well, if we're gonna
Get him some muscle.
What do you
Hey.
mean? They have one of the best in the league.
if we're gonna
Cost.
if we're gonna talk
Nah.
about back lines, then
Coquelin?
No, your boy. Who's the other boy?
Shot
Who you
guy.
hating on
No.
right now?
Arsenal center back. Chelsea.
Mustafi?
This
Because
guy.
Koscielny, dude?
Dude, this
Sheldon?
guy.
Dude,
Koscielny,
I'll take him
dude.
over
He's
Gary
best in the
Cahill.
league. He's the best in the league.
Yeah.
Was
Dude,
at
there's
one
two
point.
at Chelsea that are
He
better.
was. He had a hot
Rojo
3
looks
months.
better.
He had
Yeah.
a hot
look,
3
on,
months.
on Chelsea,
He did, and Tom was like, "He's not bad."
3 months.
Yeah, you know what happened? He got.
best goes like this with defenders nowadays.
I'll tell you. I'll
There's
tell you
no
when his career went the other way.
solidified defender.
When he got shrugged off by Adair, and they lost the fucking final. That's when his career ended,
That's
bro.
so true.
Game,
Nah, bro.
And
set,
they're the only
match.
international goal he
He's still
scored,
doing
bro.
it.
That's when it happened. Game was
Still
over.
doing it.
Then it's like, okay, he's not the best. I'm done with him.
Who's this?
Eder's a beast, bro. Don't sleep
Exactly.
on
Who was
that.
Eder?
Euro.
Who was
What-
that?
what
Euro.
moment?
Euro final.
And Eder scored
France.
the goal, bro.
Eder scored the 1-0
Give him
winner.
a little stiff arm.
hey, if we're gonna talk
Who did he
about
knock over before he shot the ball? Excuse me. Fucking knock over a center back and
If-
shoot it.
Remember the worst.
if we're gonna talk about transfers and defense and everything, as strange as it sounds, because they're the best defensive team in the league right now with Chelsea, I think you can
Who is?
upgrade with Chelsea.
Who is? Liverpool's the
best.
best?
No, I said Chelsea.
All right.
But I'm saying you can improve if you're gonna improve in some way. You don't need to bring in Chicharito. I would say bring in someone else to take over the left side for Cahill.
Don't worry, they're gonna bring in a bunch of
They
people,
are.
dude.
But I'm saying
Yeah.
that's who I'd really.
That's
Dude,
who
they're
they
looking to
bring
bring in
back
center
defenders.
backs too, dude.
Yeah,
They're
that's
not-
where I would actually be putting.
Dude, we
putting
still
my
have
thoughts,
we
not
still have
Chicharito.
Zuma and John Terry. Like I'm just saying I'm not saying they are the player to take that spot.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
got
saying the amount of
coverage.
depth is crazy.
Yeah, you got coverage. But he's looking to get a long-term guy next
Of
to.
course,
yeah,
that's what you want.
next
You
to
want a
Luis, next to
Chiellini.
Cahill.
You want someone who's gonna be there locked down.
Yeah.
But I mean, Cahill's doing
But
well.
again, you're addressing your fucking weaknesses. This season, who'd you buy? Conte. Why? Because you needed that number 6 who works hard to play Conte's system. Like, it was
Just
simple.
address your weaknesses,
That's
man.
it, man.
That's all you gotta do.
You guys like to play possession football. Make sure you have a defender like Puyol back there who can cover you guys when you're caught upfield.
The
That's
line.
it.
They don't make
The
them
man.
like that
No,
nowadays.
not Puyol,
man.
but a Virgil. You guys should be front and center for Virgil, not Man City.
Dude.
Well, actually, Man City struggles too. But like, honestly, you and Man City should be neck and neck for
I
Virgil.
agree.
I hope Chelsea
Virgil
wins that
I've
battle.
been
is an
saying
Arsenal
it
player.
forever. I've been saying it forever.
Nah. But Payet, that's the one. That's what you need. Draxler, perfect.
Dude, you said it, man. When you're starving and you haven't eaten, anything tastes good. I'll take it. I'll take
I
Payet.
love that you got to laugh at that, bro.
I'll take it.
Fantasy, real quick. I just want to bring it up.
I got crushed.
Someone's fucking running hard right now.
Tranquilo.
Full steam like Man United. Neck and neck. 75 points this week.
Talk about me, bro.
What'd you get?
I think I'm ahead of you.
Are you?
Yeah, did you guys both rocket ship this weekend?
Damn it. Al
Well,
Rocket.
working
Oh,
hard,
yeah, you
bro.
had Kane.
Dude,
You
I
had
stopped making like 5 transfers a
Al's
week.
at,
and I
Al's
stopped
at,
getting negative
Al's at
points.
17. You're at 20.
Hey.
Al got 68. You got
You
75.
outscored me this
Closing
week,
in.
though.
I'm closing
you got
in.
70-something points.
Dude, I got.
Yeah.
I dropped so hard this week. I got 50 points and dropped.
I beat the crust.
I know. I did beat the
Sucking.
crust. This crust
Should
right
have
now.
captained Ibra. That was my main fault, and not trusting my boy Kelechi. in
Dude,
there.
I kept Sanchez. You know, I thought Alexis
That's a
Sanchez was
mistake.
gonna kill it, bro.
It's a mistake.
Stupid.
Nah, not this week.
Yeah,
Can't
apparently.
trust you goons.
I know. I should have known
I
better.
trust him next week.
I was trusting Ibra.
I've hit a rut with like picking up strikers at the wrong time.
Yeah,
I had
Mr.
Costa,
fourth place. What's going on?
and I had Costa, then I had Kane, and it's just it's depressing.
Stop signing.
Just bingo bango.
So I mean, I have to deal with another Brincat at front. I mean,
If Joe Allen scored that goal, that could have made your weekend.
man, Daniel was up there for so long. Now we got Keith. Oh my God, I got Nail and Michelle in front of me.
Keeping violence at bay, though.
Yeah, Violence got 63 points though.
Sniffing close.
He was ahead of you for a little
Yes.
bit this
Yeah,
weekend.
Yeah.
He's coming for that
Well,
ass.
I mean,
Huss.
hey, relax.
Oh, shit,
All right,
dude, 3
Wayne
points.
Violence
Coming
can
for that
stay in
ass.
fifth.
That's
He hears
one transfer.
footsteps. He hears footsteps. Man on.
One
man
wrong
on.
captain. One wrong captain.
You know what? I might actually just do an extra transfer just so he can be ahead of me, just so I can take over that lead again.
Yeah, okay, Huss.
Hey, no, you should do it instead of talking about it. Just do it.
Nah, no, I'm not gonna do
So,
it.
then why are you talking about it?
Destroyed.
No!
Last minute
Major
destruction.
bomb.
All right, let's wrap this one up nice and quick.
Willie Zaha, now an elephant, no longer a lion.
Cote d'Ivoire.
I love it.
Well
Come
done.
on.
Well done,
Good.
son.
That's where he's supposed to be.
Congratulations.
All right,
miss him.
Trump.
No, I'm
Stand
not
on
saying
your
like,
side of the wall.
No, I don't mean like that.
That's
No, I'm
where
saying,
those people belong.
no, I'm just saying with his potential,
I
that's
know.
where he's gonna
Us.
reach his highest.
I know he'll play the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
exactly. He's going to be I feel like that's a lockdown. He's going
Well,
to start
I
there.
hope he's
It
gonna be a
could
legend.
look. It could be one of those vibes where like it's just. Never mind.
Dude,
Fuck it.
that's a blow to England, man.
It's too left field.
I think it's a blow to England.
He needs to pop.
England's got wingers for days.
Yeah, but not
Yeah.
that
no one
style.
like him. No one like
But they'd
him.
never
man.
use it.
I feel like
I
Zaha would turn
agree.
into a
Yeah.
Townsend, where he plays sometimes, doesn't play sometimes,
Yeah.
plays
Ah,
sometimes, doesn't play
No,
No,
sometimes.
but I
And then-
think this kid could play consistently. You know,
I think
because
so.
he's got the Man United.
Yeah, Ivory
discipline.
Coast, yeah.
But
I hope so.
But he
bro.
also has that wild card going forward. But if you can beat into him to be pass the ball when you can, but hey, dribble, beat men.
Yeah.
That's your job.
Well, the thing about
Lethal.
the wild card, though, with England, I feel like they don't like that wild card because they don't know what to expect. Sometimes,
every team needs it though. You know, you got Arjen Robben on Bayern and the Netherlands.
But like to Huss's point, England think they don't need that. Joe
Well,
Cole
I'm
is
telling
someone
you,
they should
England, you
have.
do need it.
Joe Cole's someone they should play through. Right now, everything should go through Adam Lallana's feet.
Yeah,
It doesn't really.
no.
Like so, like it's.
Henderson
I don't know.
long
England
ball.
doesn't want creative players. They want like work rate
Workhorses.
guys. If they could win a
So
World
put
Cup,
James
they
Miller
win
on
it
this
like
team.
Leicester.
Come on, dude. Put James Miller in the squad.
Jamie Vardy.
with Ivory Coast squad,
He's on this.
Dude, he'd be the captain. Ivory Coast.
No way.
would he stick out a bit?
He would be the fucking least working guy on the Ivory
Yo, bro.
Coast, bro.
Yeah, or,
He'd definitely be the
Trying to
slowest.
keep up. Yeah, have him trying to keep up with those. Those are Africans, bro.
Think about how much
Think
better
about
that
him
make his
trying to keep
game.
up with a team of Contes, bro. Let's be honest.
11 Contes?
Yeah.
11 Contes
He's
lose to
up
11
for
Drogbas all day.
you know,
I agree
I'm,
with that.
Drogba
statement.
in goal. Drogba center back.
and
House mode everywhere.
as much as I'm bitter that
Contes.
Mane's leaving for the African Cup, I think this is gonna be a good African Cup. I'm gonna be watching that if I can. I'm gonna see where it's gonna be on. Maybe check it out online.
You
But
should be.
Yeah,
It's your
I,
job.
course.
I think
Most likely.
the African Cup was gonna be good this year.
Yeah, it is.
Cause you got,
It's
I
good
mean,
every year, man.
Wow.
Well, like the
Every
winners
four.
usually like up and down.
Is Yaya still
every
playing?
time the tournament's
Yeah,
out.
yeah, it's good.
nah.
I hope he goes.
Is he? I thought he
I think he
retired.
Did he?
Yeah, I thought he retired.
Could be wrong. Yeah.
That'd be good.
He's not in
I think
FIFA.
he gets
Zero
that wrong.
science.
He's not.
No Torre.
He's not in FIFA then. He's not in it.
I'm assuming
I'll tell you
going
now.
off FIFA on this one.
I agree with him.
Genovenko is still there.
Who?
No. no.
Genovenko.
No. What's his
Is he
name?
Italian?
What's his name?
Genovenko.
I can't say it.
Sebastian.
Close.
Yeah, whatever. Fast dude.
Fast, dude.
Horrible haircut, dude.
Yeah, Mr.
Half-
X,
half
Mr.
bald
X
head.
Arsenal.
Half bald head, dude.
Dude, his cornrows start like the middle of his head, bro.
He has the Friar Tuck cornrows.
Insane.
He has the.
Genovenko, bro.
Oh. All right, I was off on that one.
Yeah.
I was just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, no, I just put some little Irish in. I mean, some Italian in there.
Irish?
Some Don.
Hey, dog man. Big dog.
Liverpool sucks.
Liverpool
sucks.
sucks.
Liverpool sucks.
Oh, relax.
Liverpool sucks.
Get out of
Liverpool
here.
sucks. Liverpool sucks.
Shampoo, 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 shampoo.